This is going to be part 6 of Star Ocean Till the End of Time.
The royal castle lies ahead. The chapel is not open for worship at this time.
If you are here to worship, come back later.
It's very threatening.
Otherwise, you best leave. Please. Lady Nell.
So these guys, I mean, these gentlemen are...
That's right. We'll be going in now.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to the audience chamber upstairs.
What's in there?
That's the chapel. Pilgrimages to the dam, the holy land of Atlas, involve such a long and treacherous journey that most people just do their worshiping here, in the castle chapel.
Chapel?
If you're interested, go take a look later.
I might just do that.
The audience chamber is this way. Follow me.
Why would he be interested in an alien religion? Follow her. She's just gonna take half an hour to walk up this. Oh my god, what is the point of this? Let's head upstairs. Oh, it's this way. Okay.
I have returned, Your Majesty.
Silence your pie hole, mistress.
You have done well. Are these the ones?
Yes, Magistrate Lascelles.
Why did she say Your Majesty and then reference a different person?
Lift your faces. Her Majesty will speak now. Listen well to her words.
Welcome, engineers of Greeton, to the sacred kingdom of Aquaria. I am the queen of this country, Romeria Zin Emerald.
My name is Fate Line God.
My name is Cliff Fitter, Your Majesty.
We have summoned you to this royal palace to request your assistance. As you may have heard, our country is at war with Eriglyph, and the war is not going well for Aquaria. The situation calls to mind Chapter 15 of Icalos' Book of Prophecies, a book that contains the holy teachings of Atlas.
Icalos' Book of Prophecies?
Chaos in the Holy Land. The chaos shall spread catastrophe, and from that catastrophe shall be born a new maelstrom of life. It is our belief this prophecy is about to come true, and we believe that you are the arrow of which the prophecy speaks. Our country is now embroiled in a war with Eriglyph. Unless something is done, our innocent citizens shall perish.
Just surrender then.
To lend us your strength.
She just knows who the main character is somehow.
I don't know what we'll be able to do, but we will do all we can. That is why we came here.
Give me this fucking castle then, bitch. Wanna live in your castle? I wanna reign in this castle. Give me your castle, motherfucker.
Guard?
I shall marry you. You shall bear my babies.
Show the travelers from Greeton to the guest quarters.
Yes, sir. around the castle as you wish. If you need something, ask the nearest soldier. Thanks, pal.
I need you to take off that mask and blow me.
So what are you gonna do? What do you mean, do? They said you could walk around the castle if you want to. I think I'm gonna go check out the chapel. The chapel? Yeah. Well, I'm an atheist myself, but I'm sort of interested in the art. You? Interested in art? Hey, don't laugh. I'm actually a bit of an artiste myself, although you wouldn't think it to look at me. Mirage said as much. She did? That's right. She said, you're the kind of guy who decides with his emotions before using his head. In other words, she thinks I'm an impressionist. I don't think that's what she meant. Yeah, she also said I'm always looking at pretty women, which I guess was her way of praising my keen sense of aesthetics. Right? Well, anyway, there you have it. Be back in a bit.
Let's steal this fucking shit. I need it for my stuff that I do. The Library of Lies. Again, another storeroom with nothing in there. Dirt. Hurtle dirt. Rob this place. You have nothing for me. Rob the queen, rob her, take a shit, take all the Why is this place so needlessly gigantic? Where is the fucking shithole? Get some breast. Okay. I think I'm supposed to go to that travel place. I guess Mirage snuck out the communicator from the crashed ship in Aryglyph, according to Cliff, and she needs a secure power source to operate it. He says he couldn't hear her very well. She must be underground. And Cliff's like, how'd you know Mirage contacted me? Fate says, I just pretended to know more than I did and got you to spill the beans. Besides, it's not like you to be in a place like this. Cliff says, you're craftier than I thought. But even I can't deny I'm a bit out of place here. Fate says, what have you learned? Cliff says, not much. About all I know is it's teaming with Federation and Vendini ships out there, and it seems it'll be a while before Quark's main fleet can get here. Fate says, you mean to tell me the war between Vendine and the Federation isn't over yet? Cliff says, that's right, the Federation has strength of numbers on their side, but Vendine still dominates some regions. I suppose the Federation will prevail as long as Aldean doesn't butt in, but it'll still take some time. Fate says, what about my mother and father? Cliff says, we haven't heard anything yet. Basically, there was no point to that conversation.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, okay. He just fucking magically appeared in there.
See anything interesting?
Yeah, you dick.
Not really. Cliff? You told me I'd understand everything once I met Quark's leader, right?
I don't think I said everything, but yeah.
But you didn't expect things to turn out this way either, did you?
Not really.
So tell me, who's the leader? What will I understand? Why did the Vendini capture my dad? You know something, don't you?
I don't know everything, but what I do know wouldn't do you any good anyway.
But I may never find out.
Relax. You'll see your dad again. I'll make sure of it. Just be patient.
I'm coming in.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Yeah, thanks.
Today we're going to the Runological Weapon Research Facility.
Oh, that where they're making that weapon?
Yes. It's time. Time for you to lend us your knowledge.
Sure, but until we actually see it, we can't make any promises.
Of course. First, I want you to meet the person in charge. Her lab is on the west side of the castle. Shall we then? brought the engineers. Please, come in. That's Lady Elena, head of Aquaria's first Runological Weapon Development Division. Lady Elena, these are the two engineers from my report. I'm Elena Fromm, leader of Runological Weapon Development.
Nice to meet you. I'm Fate Linegun.
Howdy.
Oh my god.
A pleasure to meet you. I have to admit, they're much younger than I expected. Yet they are knowledgeable. I read the report. I do not doubt your information. It looks like we have no choice but to rely on that knowledge. We still haven't been able to analyze that metal fragment.
Did you call for me, Lady Elena?
Yes, Dion. Come in.
Pardon my interruption.
I love it when dudes wear dresses. Fucking spicy. Look up his skirt, baby.
Is this them?
Yes. The big one is Cliff, and the smaller one, Fate. This is my right-hand man, Dion Landers, chief researcher of Runological Weapon Development.
I'm Dion. Pleased to meet you. I hear you are men of learning. We're hoping you can impart some of your wisdom upon us.
With your penis.
I don't mean to rush you, but would you take a look at the Runological weapon we're working on? A number of structural issues have been troubling us.
Sure, no problem.
Dion, can you show them the way, please? I can't leave my desk right now.
Absolutely. Please, this way. I must admit, I am surprised. I thought you would be a bit older.
I'm impressed that you're chief researcher at such a young age.
Well, I'm still an apprentice compared to Lady Elena.
Dion, stop jabbering there. Hurry up and show them.
Yes, Lady Elena. Please forgive me. Oh, she's mad at me now. Let's...
My god. Will these people stop dicking around?
This is the Runological Weapon Research Lab, where we do the basic design work for new weapons.
Yeah, it's implied in the name of the fucking place that we're at.
The weapon we'd like you to take a look at is in the fabrication.
You fabricate your dick.
This is what I wanted you to take a look at.
The bitch slap 3000.
So what's the matter with this thing?
The device itself is basically complete, but it lacks the punch we need for it to work as a weapon. But if we increase the output, we run into durability problems.
I see.
Something's not right. Should a planet at this level of civilization even have a weapon like this? This technology is obviously too advanced for them to have.
What do you think? You see the problem? If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them.
No, I don't have any questions, but... I'm sorry. Can I take a look at it a little longer?
Sure. No problem at all.
Thank you. Should I really complete this thing? Even if I wasn't worried about the UP3. I get the feeling this is going a little too far.
Hey, come here.
What is it?
I'm no expert, but, Doesn't this smell a little fishy to you?
Yeah, it's definitely too advanced. This sort of thing shouldn't even exist on a planet at their stage of development.
So, you gonna help them?
I'm not sure. What do you think?
Well, if we finish it, lots of people are gonna die. Question is, are we okay with that?
Maybe.
I mean, I don't like doing something that I can't take responsibility for myself. It'd be different if I were the one making the decision to fire. But the idea of some other guy who ain't me deciding what to do with a weapon I created, that kind of bugs me.
But this country, with its symbological technology, might be able to complete this weapon eventually, even if we don't help them.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, like I said before,
What should I do? I'll do it. I'll help them.
what about your beloved UP3, huh?
We already broke that when they unlocked the frickin' inventing.
I know this weapon might cause great suffering, but on the other hand, think of the suffering it can prevent.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Huh? But I thought you didn't...
Who said I wouldn't help you? You've prepared yourself for the consequences, so as your bodyguard, I'd best do the same.
Thanks.
Well, I don't exactly want to die like a dog on this backwater planet either. So let's hurry up and finish this. Make a communicator and get out of here. We still gotta rescue your dad too, so let's not waste any time.
Right. Mr. Landers? Just call me Dion. What is it? Dion, can I see the blueprint for this weapon?
You mean the thing hanging on the wall right fucking behind him?
Sure, no problem. Come on over to the lab.
This is it? Thank you. Can I also have some paper and something to write with, please?
Sure, you...
Dion, what kind of wire are you using to conduct the runological power?
Iron wire, why?
Iron. Okay, that explains why the wire can't take the heat when you increase the output.
Yes, that's our biggest problem.
When you increase the power, it breaks. And when you decrease the power, you can't use it as a weapon. That it? Bummer.
Superconducting aluminum would easily solve this problem, but that's not an option here.
Superconducting aluminum?
Never mind. Just talking to myself. Dion, have you tried copper?
No. Well, I know that copper would probably solve the overheating issue, but
Is there a problem?
we can't obtain enough copper to complete this device.
You don't have any mines?
No, there's a mine. It's just...
Wild dragons have taken up residence there.
Even one dragon would be a terrible enemy, so there's no way we could ever enter a whole nest of them, and mining is out of the question.
Dragons.
The mine in question is in Ariglyph territory and is under the jurisdiction of the Dragon Brigade.
The Dragon Brigade.
Even if we were successful in obtaining the copper, there's no guarantee that we'd be able to make it back here safely.
So you see the problem.
Your average guy doesn't stand a chance against wild dragons and the Dragon Brigade.
Copper's really our best bet. What should we do?
What are you talking about? All we have to do is go and get it.
LOL.
Can we?
Of course we can. Do I look like an average guy to you?
June.
I got no problem with dragons. No problem at all.
I sure appreciate your groundless self-confidence in situations like this.
Groundless? You're pretty rude, you know that? Don't you think it's about time you admitted how tough I am?
It's not that I don't admit it. I just think you're a little overconfident, that's all.
Whatever.
You can't be seriously considering going. Just the two of you.
What are you talking about? It won't be just the two of them. I'm going too.
You two? It's still insane.
Don't worry. They may be engineers, but they really can fight. They've already proven themselves against the Black Brigade.
Maybe so, but still.
But we won't be able to carry all that copper by ourselves. We'll need to bring several people with us just to transport it. How much do we need?
Several dozen kilos, I'd say.
All right. No problem. My subordinates should be able to handle that much by themselves. We'll take Tynaeve and Farlene.
You insist on going, don't you? All right, but don't take any unnecessary risks.
I know. I swear you're just like Claire, always worried.
And Dion, take this.
What's this?
I glanced over your blueprint and jotted down a number of problem areas and possible solutions. You can deal with these while we're out getting the copper.
Of course. This should be a dramatic improvement.
Well, it's really nothing.
All right, get to work, Dion.
Yes, ma'am. And please, be careful.
I'll go gather my team. Let's meet up at the entrance to Aqueous once you're ready.
Let me out of here, let me out of here, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out of here, let me the fuck out.
Here we are. Are you ready?
Ready as a machete slicing spaghetti.
All right, then. Let's go.
Then like tell me where to go.
Hello. Come on, Claire. The wagon is ready. We can leave whenever you want. Everything that we might need is already on board. Nice work. Here. What's this? It's a talisman. You are going to the dragons. Better safe than sorry. Be careful. Fate, Cliff, I expect to see you again soon.
You can count on us. We'll take care of Nell.
We'll get you that copper. Don't worry.
May good fortune in battle smile upon you.
Just our luck. What's the Dragon Brigade doing here? This is not where they're usually stationed.
Looks like we'll have to take them on. Blocking our way into the mines.
Probably here after air dragons to beef up their army.
Yes, it's likely you're right. Tiny,
Yes?
you two wait here. We'll take care of them.
Yes,
Cliff, Nell, let's go. Huh? Who are you?
We are your dad.
You don't really
You're next.
Any last word?
Damn. There he goes.
I'm sure he'll be back. With reinforcements, we shouldn't have let him escape.
Then we better hurry.
Right. Tiny! Farlene!
right
Yes! We're gonna clear a path through the dragons. You two follow a little ways behind us. Okay.
Please be careful.
You, drive the wagon.
Yes, my lady.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Too late for the rest.
Bitches.
I prefer to work you.
I'm just gonna endlessly get attacked. Fate says it seems like they are gone. What the hell am I supposed to be looking for? It's too good to read. I supposed to see these freaking areas I'm supposed to be able to light up? This is so fucking annoying. Why would it automatically close behind me? It did like nothing. What's this lights down thing? Oh, it's like equipment. Fate says, what language is this? Nell says, Dragon Runes. Nell continues, weave the two into a single line of darkness. Cliff says, how cryptic. To what? Okay. How did I pick up more of that crap?
You're way up. Chill out. Take it.
Mr. Draggy Face. Who was that? Ashton from frickin' Star Ocean 2? Oh. Unequip this. That's annoying. What the fuck?
You're way up top. You're a lot of it. Time to work. We're working.
Fate says this seems to be the deepest part of the mine. Nell says I think you're right. We have a bit of time before Tynev and Farlene return. We should explore more. Cliff says, do you hear that? Fate says, what is it? It's a cop. Patrice.
Here we go.
Fate says, let's continue. Nell says, there you are. Fate says, this area shows little sign of being mined and the purity looks high. Let's search around here. Alright, everyone, let's start digging. Farlene says, yes, ma'am. Fate says, this should be enough. Nell says, take it to the refinery. Tynev says, yes. Anyways. Yeah, it looks like there's other parts of the mine once you get the disintegrator item later in the game. What am I supposed to do? Oh, okay. It's gotta ride out, I guess. Nell says, "What's wrong? Hurry up and load the copper." The runologist says there's something outside. Nell says, "Did you see something?"
The Dragon Brigade.
Good job getting this far, but I'm afraid it was all in vain. Reinforcements?
Looks like we took too long.
You guys load the copper. Leave the fighting to us.
Yes, right away. Hurry, everyone. Let's get that copper loaded.
Lay them to waste.
In your dreams.
No, someone has to deal with the Dragon Brigade. You go on ahead. We'll hold them off.
Just go. Hurry.
Don't worry. We'll catch up with you later, I promise. Get that copper to Dion.
Good luck. Pauline, let's go.
Don't even think about it.
What could you possibly accomplish by looting some copper?
How do you know about that?
Don't underestimate us. We've known about it for quite some time now. You don't have a monopoly on spies, you see. Whatever this chronological wonder of yours turns out to be, it won't help you win the war. The weak will always fall to the strong. But enough of this pointless posture. Surrender.
Don't make me laugh.
So these two are fate and Cliff, huh? You both are quite impressive. It's not too late, you know. Join with us. If you refuse, you'll die.
Wait, join you or die? I can't decide which is worse.
You'll never join me. And I don't intend to die either. I thought you'd have a little more sense. What a pity.
Your way of dying.
Here!
Get a load of this.
We lost this battle. We shall win the war! I don't believe it. Still, your fates will be.
We better get back to Aquios fast. Now that Eriglyph knows we are working on the new weapon, we don't have much time.
You're right.
It's a long way from here to Aquios. Maybe we should head back to the refinery and rest first. Maybe I should lick my balls. Oh no.
Tiny! Arlene!
Damn, they didn't get away?
I thought something intriguing might be afoot. And now we meet again. I'm glad I came out to play today. Albert! What a pity. We had to seize your precious cargo. Silence, Matt.
Albert Knox. How dare you do this to my people?
You mean these two? They resisted when we tried to seize the goods. They didn't put up much of a fight. They dropped like flies. You
Won't get away with this.
no getting off the hook for free today. I'm not to play. Besides, this time you might even give me a little sport.
Oh yeah? Try us. We have a way of taking the fun out of things for our enemies.
I'll be the judge of that. Now, let's see.
You don't really want to mess with this, do you?
This cannot be.
Want some more?
That game. I won't be defeated by the likes of... Let's go, Cliff.
Huh?
We gotta get Tiny and Farley to a doctor fast. And we got the copper. No reason to stick around here.
Yeah, you're right.
But shouldn't we take care of this little problem first?
Yeah, well, it's just like you said. Kissing rings have never been my style.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there. I have no interest in trouncing weaklings either.
Let's go.
He's upset he didn't have enough spaghetti.
I'm sorry, Claire. Please take care of Tiny and Farlene. Of course. Don't worry about them.
I'll take care of them.
Are you going back to Aquos?
I'll kill them in their sleep.
Yes. Somehow information about the top-secret neurological weapon that we developed, the Thunder Arrow, was leaked to Airglyph. I must report to Her Majesty as soon as possible. They're not fools. They must be planning something.
As for that leak, one of my subordinates has gone missing. He disappeared right after you came back. There is a good chance he was passing information to everyone.
I see.
Now, let's go.
Right.
corpses.
Are you okay?
Yes, but we'd better get her to a doctor immediately.
Well, if it isn't Mirage.
Mirage?
Cliff. Fate. Reunited at last.
What have you been up to?
I've been tracking you down. It was easy enough with all the stories you left in your wake. I just arrived here, only to see this girl collapse in front of my... We need to get her to a doctor, quick.
Is it that bad?
I'm afraid so.
Flowers. Amina!
What?
What is she doing here?
How should I know? We gotta get her help.
Take her to the inn, and I'll go summon the doctor.
Please, hurry.
She is stable at the moment, but her condition is still serious. For now, just make sure she gets plenty of rest.
Damn. Why'd she have to go and pull a thing like this?
Hey, keep it cool. We'll wake her up.
But...
I said relax. Do you think you beating up the walls will somehow help her get better?
The disease is in her lungs. If the eagle were operational, I think we could heal her.
Are you sure, Mirage?
It may be a small ship, but its medical facilities are better than anything on this rock.
Unfortunately, the impact destroyed most of the equipment, and the eagle's been heavily guarded ever since you two were taken away. The door's locked, so the soldiers can't get in. But unless we deal with them, neither can we.
That's the thing, isn't it? If we started raising a ruckus in the middle of their royal city, you could bet the Dragon Brigade will be on us in no time. I don't think that Owlbell guy will take too kindly to us either.
But Amina, she's running out of time.
Oh no.
I know, but what
Some
can we
random
do?
girl.
I'm sorry. We're running out of time ourselves. Her Majesty has summoned both of you.
Is something wrong?
You'll hear all the details inside the castle. It looks like Eriglyph's invasion has begun. Their troops are already approaching Arius. Not only that, we have information that indicates this time all three of Eriglyph's brigades are taking part in the battle.
Oh, man.
I think they are going to try and wipe us out before we can complete the Thunder Arrow. Duke Vox is commanding them.
So they're trying to end it all in a single blow.
It looks like that. At any rate, Dion will head to Arius with every completed weapon at our disposal. I don't know how much he'll be able to accomplish.
Dion?
Amina, you have to stay in bed.
Faye?
Don't worry about that. Why did you push yourself so hard?
Because my friend, an old man I know, told me I could find him here, in Aquios.
He's here?
Yes. The man said he works in the Royal Research Facility.
You did say that your friend is an engineer, but are you really sure he's in the lab?
I don't know, but when I heard, I just had to come.
And so you came all this way by yourself?
The Royal Research Facility. Does that ring a bell?
There's only one research lab in Aquios. Lady Elena's Runilogical Weapon Research Facility.
Really? If that's the case, I may have already met him. Amina, what's your friend's name?
His name is Dion.
What? Dion's your long-lost friend?
Do you know him? I'm going to see him. No, wait. You're sick. You have to stay here. But...
Amina, you can't move in the state you're in. Look, I'll bring Dion here to see you.
Fate.
Amina, listen to me. I don't want you running around and collapsing again.
Okay.
Mirage, can you please stay by her side?
Yes. Leave her to me.
Dion is still in the research lab?
Yes, he is. He's still preparing the runological weapons they're going to take to Arius.
I'll be right back.
Let me out. 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 Is that a fairy?
Keep working. I want you to take the completed runological weapons to Arius by wagon.
Yes, sir.
Dion!
We received the copper. Thank you very much.
Dion,
I've heard about what Eriglyph is doing. It's unfortunate that we won't have time to use the copper that you worked so hard to get for us. But there's no time for regrets. I have to take all of the usable runological weapons to Arius.
no! Who cares about that now? It's not that!
Huh? What do you mean, who cares about that?
Dion, do you remember someone named Amina?
Amina? How do you know that name? Did someone tell you?
So you do know her.
Amina was the name of a childhood friend of mine. I haven't seen her in years.
So it is you.
Wait a second, what's going on? I can't leave my work now. How do you know about her anyway?
Your childhood friend Amina is here in Aquios. She came to see you.
What? No. She lost her folks in the war and went to live with relatives in Eriglyph. How could... She can't be in Aquios.
I'm telling the truth. Please. I know you're really busy, but please come.
Okay, where is she?
She's at the inn. Will you see her?
Of course I will. I've missed her.
Let's go.
Your mama misses her.
Amina isn't here.
What is it? Let's go in.
I have to tell you something first.
What?
She's suffering from a serious disease. That's why she couldn't go see you.
What? Amina's sick. She was never the most energetic girl, but...
You are her only strength now. The thought of seeing you again is all that keeps her going. I don't know if it's my place to say this, but please, take care of her.
I understand. She means a... Amina! That's right, Amina. It's me. It's Dion. You look so thin.
So happy to help. working on my mission 24th midday, every single day.
Don't cry. It's all right now. I'm here.
All right. Give me the dirt. Where do we stand on the battlefront?
I'll be honest with you. It's pretty bad. The enemy forces have already swept past Kurlsar, and they have established a front by the national border close to Arius. I also have reports that indicate that this is the largest force they've ever fielded.
That's not good. The enemy's serious this time. Vox is spearheading the attack, right? And all 3 Aeroglyph brigades are participating?
Yes, but apparently Albel the Wicked is not participating in this operation.
Is that so?
The reports indicate as much. There is a possibility that the events at the Becquerel mines are somehow related.
Ah, makes sense. Well, whatever. We'll take on whoever they throw at us.
I'm sorry. I didn't bring you two all this way to help fight our war.
Now you tell me. Don't worry. Being here was our decision.
I appreciate you saying that, and I know our leadership is counting on you, whether they come out and say it or not. Have no doubt, you will be a vital part of our defense.
Well, it's not like I could just let things go their merry way now. In for a penny, in for a pound, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You weren't listening, were you? What's on your mind?
It's just watching Dion and Amina. I couldn't help but remember Sophia. I wonder what she's doing right now. And then there's my dad. I just hope everyone's safe.
It's not really my place to say this, but I'm truly sorry. Sorry for keeping you here so long. I know you want to go help your father.
Don't worry about that. It's not like I have a way to get to him now anyway. It was just bothering me.
I said this before, but worrying won't help. You have to focus. Do what you can now.
You're right. All I can do is help this country. Figure out how we're going to survive this.
That's right.
So, what do you want me to do? I can fight if you want me to.
Ah, yes. What do you want her to do? She's a great fighter, like I told you before.
I think I'd like her to stay with Amina.
I guess you're right. No sense getting her involved now. Mirage, you okay with that?
Fine.
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Are you ready?
Yes. And we've no time to spare. I'm looking forward to having time to chat with Amina once the war's done.
That's right. Another good reason to win this war.
Yes, we'll win this one. I promised Amina we would.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Dion, hurry up and finish your preparations. We'll go on ahead to our...
Okay.
This ain't the fucking place I wanna go.
I made it on time. I'm back.
Huh? You?
time. We'll be off on some mission in distant lands.
You can say that again. I was investigating an island nation off the northern coast of Gate. Makes me wonder how important it is to investigate places so remote. They aren't even shown on the map.
You're back much earlier than I expected. Did you complete your investigations? We have reports that there was a new king in that land last year. And we also heard that the younger brother of the previous king has come to Gate. This situation warrants.
Shut up, Marcel. Warriors should always be sent to where their country needs them the most, right?
Hey, Mel, who the heck is that guy?
That's Adre Blasbard. He used to be the leader of the Shield Legion and was also in the Crimson Blades. He's one of the best swordsmen and engineers Aquaria has ever known over the course of its long history. Although he's not the one who works ways, do know there are many who think he still holds power in the entire kingdom.
Wow. Wait a second, did you say Blasbard? Is that me?
Yes, he's Claire's father. Can't you see the resemblance?
Honestly, no.
That's what everyone says. So, what are you going to do?
Dude.
Looks like Adre really wants to come along with us.
What?
You've seen Drawings. If you're planning on saying no, you'll have to make a really smooth business.
You must be Fate. I'm Andrew. I've heard all about you. Let's work together to drive out those Arrington weasels.
Let's fight together to protect this great land of Aquaria.
Indeed. Good answer.
Gay. Gay homo penises go inside your butthole. Alright, this looks like a good place to stop. I want to mess around with inventing since I have some new bitches to play with. New bitches. Well, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.